Hey, I'm back. Okay. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Michael Bay. I just saw this movie today, and honestly, eh? I mean, compared to Maleficent, this one was better, but honestly, that's not really saying that much. Now, when it comes to the subject of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I'm a cat. How do I put it? Okay. The original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles I never got into because it just seemed like really cartoonish and really silly. The 2003 version I actually started watching recently, like a couple months ago, and that one's fucking awesome. It is. I mean, it's a lot more like the comic than the original one and it's darker. I like the characters. I know all the characters. I know the Turtles, Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo, Raphael, the Master Splinter, and April O'Neil is awesome in that one. Instead of just like a damsel in distress that has to be rescued every day of the week. And Casey Jones is in there too, and I liked him. And the Shredder was an intimidating villain. He was great in that show. And I haven't caught the new one on Nickelodeon because I'm not a fan of CG animation. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Pixar animation and all that good stuff, but that's for the movies. I mean, if you bring it onto TV, no, it doesn't look good. But anyway, this one. Oh my god. Okay. I don't want to say it does like a disrespect to the Turtles. Maybe it does. It kind of does. But it's not that bad. I mean, compared to all the other stuff that's out now, I'd probably say it's passé. I mean, okay. The story starts out with April O'Neil pretty much chasing a story, and pretty much she's chasing a story. The Foot Clan are taking over the city, and she spots the Ninja Turtles for the first time, and apparently apparently this doesn't follow the origin because the origin's different, but you probably all know that. It's their origin is even, oh my god, it's even more stupid than the original. Their origin is that they were April O'Neil's pets, and she named them after the four Renaissance artists. And Will Fichtner, or William Fichtner, whoever you want to call him by his first name, injects them with mutagen, a mutagen formula that pretty much makes them grow eventually. And they were trying to develop a cure for a virus. But then it turns out William Fichtner is working for the Shredder. And their plan was to pretty much like spread this huge virus throughout the city of New York. And then they'd sell the cure for like highest bidder. And then April O'Neil's dad, who's a scientist, pretty much found out about it, destroyed the lab, and April saved Splinter and the Turtles, and pretty much went underground, and pretty much all the other stuff you'd expect from a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie ensues. Yes, they say cowabunga. They do a bunch of pop culture references like in any Michael Bay film. And there's a lot of fun. Okay, let's talk about this movie. Okay, everyone's saying Megan Fox is really bad in this movie, but honestly, I don't see why, because the original April O'Neil, there's not much of a character there, guys. I mean, she's pretty much the Lois Lane of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. She goes into dangerous situations to report a story, and that's pretty much it. She gets into trouble, they rescue her, rinse and repeat a lot. Now, the 2003 animated version was cooler. She actually started out as a scientist, and she met the turtles once. They became really close friends. They're like family. Master Splinter actually teaches her martial arts so she can defend herself. That's the April O'Neil I like, honestly. But honestly, there's not really much of a character here. I mean, sometimes she plays April O'Neil just fine, the original, a little bit, but then she's like sometimes I just think she's like staring out into space when everyone's in trouble, and she's not doing anything. Kind of like this sometimes. And there's not really much care in her voice at all. And honestly, whatever. Or she's there to be eye candy, I don't care. You got Will Arnett's in this movie, and he's pretty much just playing the stereotypical news van driver who's trying to hit on April and strikes out every time, so he might as well keep trying. Oh, God. And then William Fichtner, it's not like he's giving a bad performance, but honestly, he could just like play through this performance, and he could do this role in his sleep. I mean, if you guys saw Drive Angry, that's a good movie. Watch it. Well, William Fichtner was good in that movie. Okay, now onto the turtles themselves. I mean, okay, they got most of the personalities right. Raph is still the hothead. Michelangelo, oh my god, I know he's supposed to be the comic relief of the group, but he's really annoying in this one. I mean, okay, yes, he's annoying. He's annoying as Michelangelo goes, but God, he's so damn annoying. He doesn't shut the fuck up, and he just keeps repeating popular quotes at the time. Oh my god, Michelangelo, shut up! They gave Donatello like the stereotypical nerdy voice like this, and has to talk really high and say a bunch of techno babble. Oh, like this. Isn't this really interesting, guys? Huh? Ugh. And okay, Leonardo. Honestly, I didn't like Leonardo in this one. I mean, there are times when he like acts like a leader, sometimes, and then other times he's just acting like he's just there. And that's pretty much it. And Splinter and okay. okay, their origin's already fucked up as it is in this movie, but you want to know how the turtles learn their martial arts, learn ninjutsu? Splinter finds a book in the sewer and starts copying moves from the book, and then they learn the moves from the book. Hey, who knew ninjutsu for dummies actually works? Okay. But anyways, I couldn't stay for like the end credits to see if there's like a secret ending or anything. But it pretty much every Ninja Turtle movie ends this way. It ends with a big fight on top of this building with the Shredder. Okay, speaking of the Shredder's not even in this movie. And okay, he is in this movie, but he's a supporting character. In fact, the Turtles are supporting characters in their own movie, because this is more of an April O'Neil movie than it is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie. And while okay, the Shredder. The Shredder speaks in constant Japanese half the time. I mean, everyone else can understand him, apparently. I mean, but... everyone else can understand him, but... he just keeps speaking Japanese. Why isn't he just speaking English? Okay, and... that's... it ends on a big fight scene. They get the mutant... they break the mutagen on the... mutagen on the ground. Sorry for the English. It's terrible. They break the mutagen on the street, and then they become good friends, and the movie's over. Yeah. Okay. Honestly, like I said, this movie's way better than something like Maleficent, but that's really not saying that much. I mean, if I can say... I could say a few things about it if I tried. I mean... no, the turtles look okay. I mean... yeah, I know this is like a CG generation and everything's like being converted to CG constantly. But... yeah, other than that, they look okay, and... Whoopi Goldberg's in the movie. she's only in 2 scenes, so she's not there for long, so don't worry. My bro Evan made a funny comment saying that Whoopi Goldberg plays Donatello. Now that would be a funny crossover. So, anyways, I say this movie's just passé. I mean, if you're like a super hardcore Ninja Turtles fan, that's the only comic you've ever read in your life. If you know all the animated shows, you know all the villains, you're probably not gonna like this one. But if you're just like a casual viewer, and if you're into Michael Bay, whatever, I mean, I'd probably just wait until like this comes out on Netflix so you can like watch it. There's really no need to go immediately to the theaters right now to see it. Well, that's pretty much it. Okay, well, we got the trailers I got were pretty interesting. I got one for Hunger Games Mockingjay. Let me just say, I'm not a fan of the Hunger Games thing. I just think it's Spartacus with teenagers. I mean, seriously, that's kind of what it looks like. I mean, you got the hero who's supposed to be the leader, and she pretty much leads these people to rebellion. Spartacus. There you go. Spartacus with teenagers and breasts. There you go. I got one for Dumb and Dumber 2 with the T-O, and I haven't seen the original Dumb and Dumber. Maybe I should, because that's like, everyone's saying that's like an instant classic. Trailer looked okay. It looked funny. There were some funny parts to it. And I got another one for the new SpongeBob movie that's coming out. I'm not a fan of SpongeBob. I mean, when I was a kid in like the early 2000s, it was okay. I mean, I laughed at a couple episodes. Like the first season was funny, the second one was okay. And then when they kept going and going and going, I just wanted to strangle his voice. I just wanted to strangle the voice actor who plays SpongeBob. I don't know his name, but retire, man, before I put you on my hit list. Okay, so that's it for the movies today. Tomorrow I'm going to see Guardians of the Galaxy. I hope it's what everyone's saying it is, because I don't think it's, from the look of the trailers, I don't think it's better than the Avengers. Everyone keeps saying, oh, it's better than the Avengers. Oh, it's better than this. It's better than that. Blah, blah, blah. I'll just go see it for myself. All right? Stay tuned.